Hello, my beautiful people. Listen, how you been imagining trading? Oh, baby, it is completely wrong, okay? Okay, well, maybe how you're imagining trading is right because you know about day trading, and that's probably all you know about, or like crypto, or futures where you're, looking at charts and indicators. But I want you to know that there is a stock trading on easy mode, and that's what we get into in this video. Before we get started, let me introduce myself. My name is Paris Smith, and I was able to retire myself from the 9-to-5 at 24 years old, which just means I fired my boss and I will never step foot in corporate America again. It has been 6 years just relying off of the stock market as income to pay these bills. My first 6 months trading as a complete beginner, I was able to make 6 figures in annual income. So if I could do it, you can most definitely do it. Now, the strategy that I trade, I talk about it all over this channel. Literally, that's all I talk about is the strategy. Well, it's where we produce a consistent income. So it's not like day trading where you have to cross your fingers, your toes, cross your legs and your arms, wherever you can cross, in hopes that you make a profit. It's not that. You can actually profit a consistent income from this very stock trading strategy. I don't read charts, I don't use indicators, and it's not day trading. I just trade one time a week. I call it my money making Monday, and it literally takes seconds. It's that easy, and we're going to talk about it all in this video today. If you are interested in learning about this trading strategy, I am having a free stock trading masterclass coming up. Click the link in the description for the date and the time, and go ahead and register, and I will see you there. Okay, when I say stock trading on easy mode, let me just tell you what I mean, okay? I'm gonna just wake you up a little bit, okay? Just wake you up, because when I say people don't know about this, they don't. And even like financial advisors, when I tell them, oh yeah, I trade in the stock market, this is the strategy that I trade, they're like, oh yeah, I've heard of it before, but they don't really know. You know what I mean? They don't really know the strategy, but they understand like the concept, I guess. But anyways, let me just say this. So first of all, I get paid whether I win or not. Whether the trade goes my way or it doesn't, I still get paid. Now, can day trade? Can you do that day trading? I don't think so. Stock trading on easy mode, okay? So what I mean by that is, it doesn't matter if the stock goes up, the stock goes down, or if the stock stays the same. I profited what I profited. It does not matter. Let's go a little deeper. So when it comes to the trading strategy, there's something called a strike price. And if you know about options trading, you may be familiar with this word. Anyways, it's called a strike price. So if you select the strike price that you think, I'm just putting quotations because it don't matter with this trading strategy, that you think it's going to go in that direction, if it never reaches your strike, if it goes past your strike, or if the stock just stays the same, you still get your money. You still profited. It's not like you lost money or whatever. You're winning, okay? It's just a strategy. It's called premium, right? You collect your premium no matter what. So that's what I mean by stock on easy mode. Another thing is we only trade one company. Okay, so let me just tell you how I do it. I trade the same stock every single week. So y'all know on this channel, I talk about 2 stocks that I trade, just for the purposes of, teaching, sharing, all that stuff. One is Delta and one is Barrick, ticker symbol B. And you won't see me trading another company next week, or another company the week after that, or another company in 2 months, or another company in 5 months. I stick with the same stock. I don't care if I trade that thing for 2 years, the same stock. I'm not switching it up. That's what I mean by easy mode. So how I do it is I have a max of 3 stocks, right? I don't have a bucket of 5, a bucket of 4. No, I'm building positions in just 3 companies. Really 2, but 3 is my max, right? So like on this channel, I talk about Delta and I talk about Barrick. Delta, I have 4 contracts. Barrick, whatever, I have 1 contract. And the goal is to build a position. Slowly get up to 10 contracts. And then I'll start working on the second stock. Get to 10 contracts. Then I go back to the Delta stock and I'm working on 15 contracts. All right. I'm at 15 contracts. Now I'm working on 15 full ticker symbol B. Barrick stock. You get me? So I'm like taking my time. I'm building my position. I'm building my income from those 2 companies. But I would say 3 is the absolute max. And the reason why I do this is because I'm not trying to feel like a day trader. Once you dip it in and out of all of these companies, it starts to feel like you day trading. I don't like that. I like effortless income. And another thing is, you know how much you're making from these companies. Like their premium is solid. It stays the same. There's a little range, but if the premium, let's say $1 to, let's say $1.50, just for the purposes of this video, that is the range. You're looking at $100 to $150 per contract. And so when you switch it up, you used to making $1,500 a month. Now you only making $700. Why? Because the premium changes. Every company has different premium. So that's why I don't switch it up. I keep it consistent. You won't see me switching it up unless the company falls out of fundamentals, and you will be able to know that real quick if you're in tune with your stock. So like earning reports, you get on those calls, you understand, where your company is headed. You are an investor. So you are a part owner of the company, so you should be on those calls. And if it's only 2 stocks or 3 stocks, it's easy for you to juggle. So you'll know very quickly once it falls out of the fundamentals. And for you to learn what those fundamentals are, it is so simple. I'm teaching that inside of the free masterclass. So if you register for that, then that's something I go over. But when I say easy mode, listen, I just want y'all to understand this, okay? It's simple. When I say easy mode, I mean like day trading, it's a lot of, I would like to say an emotional roller coaster. Y'all know what the heck I mean. Y'all don't act like y'all don't know what I mean when I say an emotional roller coaster. And I feel like a lot of people quit just because of the emotional roller coaster that comes with like day trading and stuff like that, right? So look, this strategy though, just telling you how it differs. By the way, the strategy is called cover calls because I don't think I mentioned it in this video. How it differs though, there is no emotional roller coaster because one, we're not guessing. Like it's structured. We're not guessing that, it's going to go up or it's going to go down or whatever. We do the same thing every single week. Like I click the same button every single week. I fill out the same form every single week. I profit the same amount around, it's a ballpark, every single week. So it's like a structured system rather than like guessing. So there is no emotional roller coaster unless you picked a stock that doesn't have the fundamentals, maybe. And maybe there's a market crash and you know your tail wasn't supposed to be invested in the company in the first place, then maybe you'll have a little emotional roller coaster. But as for me and my house, which I'm just saying my students that I teach the strategy to, we trade with discipline. Let me put my shades back on. We trade with discipline. So I don't teach to pick all of these crazy stocks now. I teach to pick the stocks that are fundamentally solid. When I mean solid, I mean that revenue got to be sharp. That revenue got to be on the up and the up. If there's a market slide, that revenue got to look stable. Like, dividend have to be paid out. We don't want dividends to slide. It has to be consistently going up, stable, you know? Like, just to name a few things. Like, we really do this, okay? We pick good stocks. And that's what you want anyway with this trading strategy, because you don't want the stock to move too crazy. That's day trading territory. We don't want that. We want boring money, huh? We want that boring money. Did y'all hear what I said? Okay. Anyway, I got one more point. When I say easy mode, this is what I mean. We're not checking constantly. We're not logging into our broker account, checking constantly our trades. Like, we're not about to keep checking our trades and making sure it's going the right way and all that stuff all day, every day. No. I would say once a day is cool if you're that type of person, but you don't even have to check it once a day. You can check that thing once a week. And when I say once a week, when the trade expires. So the date that the trade expires, then you figure out your next move. But when I say easy mode, I mean you submit the trade, let's say Monday morning or whatever, and that's it. You transfer your funds out, or to your actual bank account from your broker, or you can keep the money in your account and just allow it to stack up and accumulate. You can do that too. But once you click that submit button, you do not have to log into your broker account until the date that your trade expires. Easy mode. And so I am just here to wake your tail up. This is like giving you time freedom. Like, this is giving you time freedom. That's what so many people want anyway. Some people, want to leave their 9 to 5 and they want to leave, right? Cool. But you're going to leave your 9 to 5. Okay, look, I know there's some really amazing day traders out there. And if you are one of those day traders, that's cool. Good for you. I recharge and you profiting and you killing it. You making the bag over there. I love that for you. But over here, it's not for me. And I know people that don't like no daggone day trading and reading charts. So here is a great stock trading strategy. And so those who want to leave their 9 to 5s, you gonna leave your 9 to 5 and still stay glued to multiple screens all day? Baby, that is like leaving a 9 to 5 and starting another, not 9 to 5, but you kind of like glued to your screen. You leaving one screen going to another. That's not no time freedom. You glued to your phone all day, trying to figure out when you're going to enter the trade and exit your trade, trying to figure out all that. We don't have time for that. So my goal here, my mission is to teach my folks that are beginners. That's one, because it's like such an easy strategy, and the strategy is accessible to literally everyone, everyday people. You don't have to be the smartest person in the room. You don't have to be the smartest person, period. It's literally for people like you and I. I struggled so bad with the learning disability growing up. When I say I had a learning disability, baby, look, it was bad. It was real bad, okay? That's all I'm saying. Low key, I have like a 5th grade education. That's just how I feel, because I know that is to be true. But if I can learn it, you can learn it. And then I'm also, my mission is to help my 9-to-5ers. You don't have to live paycheck to paycheck forever. You can have a little supplemental income coming in, a little secondary income. Or you can use it as your, your backup plan. I like to call it, have that thing in your back pocket. You can pull it out when you need it in case an emergency arises, or pay your bills with it, or you can use the funds to fund a vacation or something, that sort of thing. But anyways, I will keep coming on here, showing up, teaching you guys, giving value and all of that good stuff. If you're interested in learning more about the trading strategy, meet me there at my free stock trading masterclass. I cannot wait to meet you. You are going to learn so much there. And the link is in the description. Make sure you show up on time, because there is a cap of people that we can welcome into the room. After we hit that number, we can't take no more people. So just make sure you show up early. And with that being said, I am Paris Smith, that wealth chick. I will see you in the next video. I got to go. Bye.